Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Book HQ. So today I'm going to be talking about Thor Ragnarok, and I went to watch it here in France at UGC. I really was excited to see this Thor movie because the other two Thor movies were they kind of had the same feel, and Thor as a character felt very one note. And so this Thor movie throws everything that's been set up in the Thor universe previously, just throws everything out the window. Thor's dad, Odin, dies, and so it kind of leaves Asgard and the kingdom just very open and sort of defenseless. And so Loki and Thor find themselves in this weird position. And Odin's death then releases his firstborn, their sister, and she's the goddess of death, and her name is Hela. And she is obviously making a claim for the throne, and she also wants to continue taking over all the other realms. She's evil, she's the main villain, she destroys Thor's hammer, and then events lead to Thor being captured by a former Valkyrie, who then sends him to be a contender on this planet called Sakaar. So that's also another really cool thing about the film, is that most of it happens on this planet Sakaar, and it doesn't take place on Earth. So he ends up being a contender in these like gladiator games that the god of Sakaar hosts, and his name is the Grand Master, and he's played by Jeff Goldblum. Thor is there now as a contender. They've shaved off his hair, it's black. The hammer's gone, so now he's got these two big swords, and he has to fight the Grandmaster's champion, who just so happens to be the Incredible Hulk. The film is exciting, and it's fun, and it's got a lot of action, and the cinematography is excellent, and it's basically everything that you've come to expect from a Marvel movie. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the pace. I really liked that we got to hear the Immigrant song not only in the trailer, but it actually was a song in the film. And there were a lot of twists in the film, which was also really nice, very unpredictable, which was really, really nice. There was a few scenes which had Doctor Strange in them also, which was great. Stanley makes his usual cameo appearance. Thor kind of discovers his real power, and that it doesn't lie in his hammer now that his hammer has been destroyed, but he also discovers a lot more about himself, which was hidden from him and everybody else really by Odin, which comes to light because of Hela and Hela's presence and trying to take over. And at the end, our hero Thor finds out that the outcome of what he set out to do shifts into something else, something which he wasn't expecting. It was also really nice to kind of see the reuniting of him and Loki, because Loki's always been sort of the antagonist in the other films, and so it was nice to see him sort of taking a back seat from that and kind of being on the same team as Thor, but also kind of seeing sort of redeeming qualities of his in this film. So that was really great. Of course, then there is the thing that everybody's talking about, which is Korg, who is played by the director of this Thor movie, Taika Waititi. And Korg is just so refreshing and funny and kind of weird, and is a really, really great character. Stole the show in the whole movie with his sort of untimely and inappropriate remarks. So that was also a really nice surprise and very refreshing. And he has this little sort of, I guess, sidekick called Mink, who doesn't ever speak, and he was also a really fun, interesting character that they had in the film. I really liked Hela, which is weird. I know you're not supposed to like the villain, but Hela was played by Cate Blanchett, and she did a fantastic job. She really had a lot of fun with the character. And the other strong female character was played by Tessa Thompson, who's a member of the Valkyrie, who ends up being Thor's captor and selling him off as a slave to the Grandmaster. And both these characters were strong females. Their characters in the film are definitely passing the Bechdel test with flying colors. The only thing about the Thor movie that I would say that could have made it a better film would have been if we could see a bit more backstory of the Valkyrie. That's my parrot letting us know that he is here. Anyway, it could have been cool to see more of the backstory of the Valkyrie, because we have that magnificent scene of them on their Pegasus in plural, where Hela is fighting them, but it's really the only time that we ever see them in the film. So it could have been cool to see more of them and see more of their backstory. That's about it from me about the Thor Ragnarok movie. I'd love to hear some of your thoughts. If you've seen it, definitely go check it out if you haven't, but leave me some comments in the space below. And until next time, keep reading and keep watching. Bye-bye.